Good afternoon and welcome to the Bloomfield Senior High School Gymnasium in Bloomfield, Missouri. We're here for the 50th annual Bloomfield Christmas Invitational Tournament. I'm Jim Hall alongside Terry Turlington. We're here for game 18 in this tournament. It's a 2:30 game on December the 28th, and it's the second semifinal game of the consolation bracket. The game is to be played between Kennett and East Carter County High School. East Carter County comes in with a record of 2-5. They were seeded 15th in the tournament. They lost their first round game to Donovan, and they upset, according to the bracket, Greenville in the second game, their first game in the consolation bracket. They beat Greenville 64-63. That puts them into this semifinal consolation bracket game. Kennett comes into this game with a record of 7-1. Kennett was seeded 11th in the tournament. Kennett is coached by Jim Vaughn. They lost their first round game to South Pemiscot by the score of 82-56. And then in a close game with Bloomfield, Kennett won 71-68. So that puts those two schools, Kennett and East Carter County, in this matchup of the consolation semifinal bracket. The other consolation semifinal game was won by Richland, so the winner of this game will be playing Richland for the consolation championship. The loser of this game will be eliminated from the tournament. Terry, you have some information about these schools.
Well, the Kennett Indians come in. I think we made a mistake. It's 1-7 with a 1-7 record, and the overall Kennett record in the Bloomfield tournament is 78-44, and that's second only to Dexter in all-time wins at the Bloomfield tournament. They were champions in 74, 75, 78, and 81, and the Kennett Indians will be playing East Carter, who was in a mild upset, I guess you would say. They had a 1-point win over Greenville last night or yesterday. Benji Stahl is their coach, and their overall tournament record is 34-29. They won first here in 1995 and 1996. And went on in 1996 to be actually awarded the state championship. But they have shown some improvement, and looks like it ought to be a good ball game.
We'll be back in just a moment with the starting lineups.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kennett Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs.
We're ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. Public address announcer is getting ready to give them. East Carter will be in the red uniforms. They will be the dark-looking uniforms on your television screen, and their starting lineup is number 14, C.J. Robinson, a 6-foot junior. Number 20, Zach Feller. He's a 5'10 senior. Have number 21, that's Chad Arnott. And we have number 23, Devin Reimer. He is a 5'9 junior. And Dustin Hargrove is a 5'9 junior. Starting lineups for East Carter County. Starting lineups for Kennett. Kennett will be in the white uniforms. The first man introduced is number 3, Jonathan Percival, 5'11 senior. Jarvis Finley, 5'11 sophomore. Number 25, Tevin Hampton, 6-foot sophomore. Jeremy Hughes, 6'3 sophomore. Number 34 and number 44, Mario McGraw, 6'4 senior. And Kennett is starting 3 sophomores and 2 seniors.
Officials for today's game, Randy Winston of Poplar Bluff will be the referee. The 2 umpires, Mark Morris from East Prairie and Joe Bill Davis from Sykeston, veteran officiating crew.
Should be a well-called game. East Carter County on the opening tip will be going from right to left.
Kennett has shown some improvement since the Sykeston tournament. They've moved some personnel around and got a real young basketball team, and looks like that they should be showing some improvement all year. I haven't had an opportunity to see East Carter play other than this tournament, and they don't have very much size. They play real hard, try to get the ball out, try to run with it, and so
they're basically a young ball club too. They're starting 3 juniors. Getting ready for the opening tip. Kennett has a distinct size advantage on the opening tip. Ball's in the air, tip forward. Kennett has it, Finley has it, he loses the ball, and East Carter has it. Dustin Hargrave in the corner.
Kennett starting in a man-to-man.
Chad Arnott with the ball. That's Zach Feller. Dustin Hargrave. Ball is up and in.
Drove it all the way to the basket. Nobody from Kennett stepped over to help.
Devin Reimer scores the first basket of the game. East Carter ahead 2-0. Inside to the sophomore Hughes. Out of the corner. It's no good. Mario McGraw with a rebound. Mario is fouled.
I'm afraid that East Carter's going to have some trouble with McGraw and Hughes in there if they'll post them up. In the previous 2 games, McGraw has had a tendency to want to play outside facing the basket. So see if Coach Vaughn has a different strategy tonight.
That foul on East Carter County was on C.J. Robertson. His first foul of the game. Mario knocks down the first free throw as it bounces around and rolls in. The second one swishes. And we have a 2-2 game.
Kennett presses. Big overplay.
The shot in the inside is no good. Hits the end line. The official said that it was deflected. Shot was deflected, out of bounds. East Carter inbounding the ball. Ball's in the hands of Devin Reimer. He is called for a travel. Kennett's basketball going the length of the floor.
East Carter playing half court, no pressure.
Mario McGraw knocks it down from the free throw line, a jump shot. Kennett takes their first lead of the game 4-2. Dustin Hargrove with the ball. That's Devin Reimer. Ball's knocked out of bounds by East Carter County. Kennett's going to be inbounding the ball. 4-2 lead, 2 minutes into the first quarter. Jarvis Finley penetrating down the lane, trying to drop it down to Mario. Off of Mario's hands, ball's out of bounds to East Carter County. Kennett with a distinct height advantage inside. They're looking just to pump it down in there to Mario. Bad pass is picked up by Tevin Hampton. He loses the ball. Zach Feller has it. He shoots a little jump shot on the baseline. It's no good. It's rebounded. Devin Reimer has the rebound but loses control off his foot. Well, the official says it's out of bounds off of Kennett. Ball is
Kennett zoning the out of bounds. Man wide open.
Dustin Hargrove with a jump shot. It's short. Ball is saved into Kennett. Jarvis Finley down the middle.
Takes it all the way.
6-foot jumper in the lane. Knocks it down.
Went all the way in, felt pressure, jumped up and shot it in.
East Carter failed to stop the ball. Penetration out to Dustin Hargrove. He's a good three-point shooter. That one's in and out. Ball is out into the hands. C.J. Robinson back down the middle. The shot's no good. Rebounded by Hughes. Tevin Hampton, Jarvis Finley. Mario McGraw into Jeremy Hughes. He misses. Mario down the lane.
One bounces and clears his way out of there.
The offensive player control foul called on Mario McGraw.
All he had to do was just rebound the ball and stick it back up. The guy covering him really don't come to his shoulders, so
he had to bounce it and fall into the guy, or shoulder into the guy, clear it out a little more space. Full court pressure. Weak inbounds pass is intercepted in there. It's intercepted by Ben Howard. And on a drive to the basket, we've got a foul called. That foul's on Devin Reimer. His first foul. Inbounded to Ben Howard. McGraw's got him finally found that three-point line. He misses. Hughes rebounds.
McGraw's defender might come up to his shoulders, and he steps out and shoots a three. Hughes does a good job getting himself in position to rebound, and probably should have got it back in.
Free throws up and in by Jeremy. That foul was the second one on C.J. Robinson. He's going to take a seat on the bench for a little while. He's replaced by Tracy Green, who's a 6-foot sophomore.
Hughes going to be a nice player. He comes from a good family of basketball players. His dad was a good player for Coach Tomlinson years back, and his brother was a starter, 2-year starter for Kennett the last 2 years.
The inbounds pass, East Carter County throws it away. Kennett's going to be inbounding it here on the sideline. Tevin Hampton. Ball is down to Ben Howard. In underneath. Harvey Washington. Posting up. Nice little turnaround bank shot off the boards.
Kennett pressuring the ball all the way down the floor.
Kennett takes a 10-2 lead on the drive on the baseline. We're going to have a foul called on Kennett. Foul is on Jeremy Hughes. That's his first and the team's second here in this half. Inbounds pass comes into Chad Arnott. Nice little drive to the basket and the bucket by Devin Reimer, his second best of the game. He has all 4 points for East Carter with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score is 10-4, Kennett. Little penetration in there by Jimmy Gooden. He's the freshman. He's into the ball game. He's got 2 points. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on Zach Feller. That's Zach's first foul.
East Carter seems to not want to jump up and shoot from the outside. They seem to be wanting to go to the basket on every opportunity, every possession. Kennett turns it over for the 5th time.
Dustin Hargrove with the ball, penetrating down the lane, kicks it over.
There's that outside shot.
Shot is no good by Derek Miller, who's in the ball game. Jimmy Gooden pushing the ball down the floor. Ball's knocked out of bounds by East Carter. The freshman for Kennett. Kennett, we said, started 3 sophomores, and one of their first substitutes is a freshman who played well in the first ball game here. Ben Howard, Jimmy Gooden shoots the three. It's no good. Rebounds to Derek Miller to Dustin Hargrove. Dustin, nice ball fake. And his three-point shot is up and in. Dustin's a real good three-point shooter. Made a nice ball fake, got the Kennett player off the floor, stepped under him, had a little push off.
Little push in the back.
Had a little push off by
cleared
McGraw.
a little clear out. In the NFL, they call that offensive pass interference.
Well, he had about an 8-inch size advantage. He needed to clear a little more space. Dustin Hargrove again. This time it's off the front of the rim. Got the rebound out to Jarvis Finley. Mario loses control. East Carter pushing the ball down the floor. The shot is no good. Mario's got the rebound. He's coming out on the dribble. Finley to Gooden. Underneath to Danny Merritt, who's in the ball game for
I don't think we've seen
Jeremy
a lot of Merritt
Hughes.
in the first two games.
He's in for Jeremy Hughes. Gooden another three, and he nails it.
Gooden's not a bit bashful about shooting the ball. He comes in the first game, gets 15 off the bench, and he gets a halfway look. He's going to let her fly.
Jeremy Hughes is coming back in along with Harvey Washington. We've got a 17-7 Kennett lead over East Carter. We have 1:46 to play in the first quarter.
Kennett pressure in full court. East Carter having a little difficulty getting the ball in. Break the press. Wide open.
Jeremy Hughes good
comes
block.
across and blocks it.
Gooden on a breakaway layup. Jimmy Gooden gets his 7th point of the quarter.
East Carter continues to try to force the ball to the basket.
Dustin Hargrove on a drive into the lane. Gets the basket off the backboard. Coach Benji Stahl calls timeout. We have a timeout with 1:21 to go. 9:19 left. 1:21 to go in the quarter, and the score is 19-9 in favor of Kennett.
I think things have gone about like we thought that they might with Kennett's size advantage. I didn't really realize how small East Carter was until I saw the matchup here today. When they played a couple of these other teams, you didn't notice how small they were.
East Carter, they're basically playing with a majority of their team is in the 5'9", 5'10" range. They have Tracy Green, it's listed at 6 foot, along with C.J. Robinson, who have been playing. But they've got several juniors that play, but they're definitely at a size disadvantage. Kennett has 2 starters at 6'3" and 6'4", and then they got a couple of more kids into the lineup that are above 6 foot. So they got a size advantage. They're just trying to post up. Gooden again penetrates. Ball rolls off the rim. The rebound's obtained by Harvey Washington, but he's over the back on a foul.
East Carter had a good block out then and made Kennett foul in order to get the basketball. I think probably one of the most overemphasized things in basketball is size. To a point, if you block out, a good 6-foot man can be a very good rebounder.
Good fundamentals make up for a lot of disadvantage in size and quickness, but it takes those fundamentals.
Again, they
nice
rushes
penetration
to the basket.
Misses an easy shot underneath.
Had about a little 4-foot jump shot if he just jump up and shoot it instead of forcing it to the basket against the size.
That basket is made by Ashton Harrell, who's into the game. He gets his first basket of the game. East Carter trailing 21-9. Dribble the ball into the corner. East Carter trying to get it back around. Kennett in a man-to-man pressure defense. Taking the ball down in the corner, whirl dribble to the middle.
Going to get a
and
good
gets
shot.
It up and in. That's Devin Reimer at the buzzer. That's his third basket of this first quarter. He has 6 points. Scored at the end of the first quarter. Kennett 21, East Carter County 11. We'll be back for the second quarter in just a moment.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Enroll now for summer and fall classes at TRCC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Enroll now for summer and fall classes at TRCC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment.
Great instructors.
And convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Enroll now for summer and fall classes at TRCC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment.
Great instructors.
And convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Enroll now for summer and fall classes at TRCC.
That first quarter, Kennett scored 21 points, and their scoring was dispersed between 6 different players. Jimmy Gooden off the bench had 7, but the East Carter County 11 points were all obtained by 2 players. Devin Reimer had 6, and Dustin Hargrove had 5. East Carter missed a couple easy shots inside. They'll be looking to try to get those same shots knocked down in this quarter. They're going to be inbounding the ball, going to try to run a little inbounds play. The ball's inbounded to Dustin Hargrove. He kicks the ball over to Devin Reimer.
Again,
Devin
trying to force it to the
control.
basket.
Ben Howard gives the ball over to Jarvis Finley. Mario McGraw out of behind the three-point line. Jarvis down the lane, stops, and knocks the 6-footer down. Kennett draws the first basket of the second quarter, increases their lead to 12. Ball's knocked away. Jarvis Finley on the breakaway, and that basket is up and in. Finley gets 2 quick baskets. East Carter now down by 14, and a foul is called on Ben Howard.
Kennett's doing a good job penetrating. Once they feel pressure, jumping up and shooting it, East Carter feels pressure, and they just continue to the basket and losing any advantage they would have by beating their man.
Back door.
Good job.
They run the nice little back door, and Dustin Hargrove misses a nice. They ran the set play off the inbounds, got the ball exactly where they wanted it to exactly who they wanted it, and Dustin misses a layup. Going to have another foul called on Kennett. That foul is on Jeremy Hughes. That's his second foul of the game. East Carter going to be running an inbounds play. They're going to back pick for the guards, kick it out to the weak side.
There's that corner shot we've watched all week.
Wide open three is missed. Another three by Kennett is short. Ball is rebounded in there by C.J. Robinson. He's got the ball out to Chad Arnott. Dustin Hargrove swishes.
That was a long three there. 23 feet, 24 feet.
Kennett throws the ball away. Turnover. East Carter. Kennett better look up Dustin Hargrove all the time. He runs a little circle on the baseline, gets him a screen.
Man wide open underneath. Man got beat from the weak side, turned his back on him and snuck back in and posted him low.
Ben Howard gets his second foul. That's the 16th foul for Kennett. Trail across the lane. You can't make anything happen on defense.
Coach Vaughn freely substituting, getting a lot of people some experience. Getting ready to go into the tough SEMO conference, so I'm sure he's going to try to get some experience for some people in these consolation games.
Another good drive and another missed layup by East Carter.
Played around the man, went in with the left side right hand.
That's the freshman, Jimmy Gooden. Jimmy just got his 9th point of the game. East Carter forced the ball down the floor. Kennett knocked it out of bounds.
This is the first varsity experience Jimmy Gooden has seen this year before the Bloomfield tournament, and I got an idea that Coach McKegg won't be seeing him again on the B team.
He's certainly added a little bit of offensive presence. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Tevin Hampton. Jarvis Finley out of bounds.
Even though Kennett doesn't have extreme height, they're still causing East Carter to have to lift their shot just a little bit and creating some real offensive problems for them.
Foul's going to be called on Kennett. That's going to be their 7th foul of the half, and it's going to be a 1-and-1 for East Carter County. That was the 2nd foul on Harvey Washington. And that sends Chad Arnott to the line. He's going to be shooting 1 free throw with the opportunity for a bonus 2.
Bloomfield gym this morning is about 1/3 full, I would say. I'd say as the day wears on and get into the championship round, you'll see things start to fill up. This is usually the big crowd, the semifinal day.
Yeah, this evening there'll be a house full. Free throw was missed. Jimmy Gooden again, short off the front iron. He out hustles Chad Arnott to the ball. Got it inside to Mario. About 5 around him, and he shoots a little semi-hook shot. Gets it knocked down.
I think that's about all that needs to happen is just post him low if he can get any kind of a shape at all. Kennett making a lot of silly fouls, giving East Carter an opportunity to stay in the ball game by going to the foul line. Got about 5 minutes left, and they're in a 1-and-1, and Kennett's still 3 fouls short, getting to the 1-and-1. Had a Kennett man just violate. Ball rolls out, should get a bonus shot, and he does. After he handed him the ball, a man from Kennett broke the circle and went into the line, still shooting a 1-and-1. No advantage.
Mario McGraw with a rebound. Arnott missed the front end of the 1-and-1, got the opportunity for a second chance, missed it. Ball stolen by Zach Feller. Dustin Hargrove back to Zach. He shoots the 3. It's no good. It hits the support wire, a violation. Kennett's ball. We got 4:35 left in the second quarter. Kennett has a 15-point lead, 29-14.
I bet over the course of the history of this gym, that support wire has probably worn out about 15 basketballs, hasn't it?
That's probably the only complaint I've ever had about this gymnasium, that it's been like that, and whoever designed that system of backboard, the three is up and in by Jonathan Percival. That's his first bucket of the game. But I was amazed the first time I saw this, came into this gym 50 years ago, I guess. That's how old the gym is. Jimmy Gooden is going to get fouled on a breakaway layup. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. But this, whoever designed this goal system, it's got a maze of support all around it. It's got a little bar that's just barely behind the top of the backboard, and then it's got a wire or two that sort of pushes out and overhangs, so you get a high bounce of the ball. You hit that wire quite often.
I think very seldom do you see a basketball game that there isn't at least one time that it happens, and sometimes 2 and 3 times during the course of a basketball game.
Reimer finally gets the ball back out, and we got the three-point shooter, and he's got nothing but net. Dustin Hargrove got a really fine. I just love that sort of a set shot, three-point shot. He's 5'9". He shoots the shot. He gets it off quick, and it's got tremendous rotation on it. And even when he hits the rim, because of the rotation spin on the ball, he sometimes gets the bounce in. But he's just a really fine outside shooter.
Yeah, he does. He has a good shot, and East Carter has taken a timeout. Maybe going to change their defense a little bit. Maybe going to try to put some pressure on the Kennett guards, which I personally think would be a good idea. And hanging around, they're still hanging around. They've got a big size advantage, probably a speed advantage, and a little inexperience, but you can bet they'll still be going at it at the end. So as long as you'll do that, you're still in the ball game.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malden Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
Well, Dustin Hargrove and Devin Reimer still have all of the points for East Carter in the game. East Carter scored 6 in the second quarter, and those 6 are 2 3-pointers by Dustin Hargrove. They've still missing some easy shots in close. Kennett has a 16-point lead. We've got 3:36 left here in the second quarter.
Kennett's turned the ball over 9 times already, but East Carter hadn't been able to cash it in.
Jarvis Finley setting up the offense.
Well, now moved, I believe it was a 1-3-1 zone, but went right down the middle of the gut. So
Ben Howard penetrates for the nice little short shot.
Kennett still pressing.
Here's Dustin with a 3 again. This one's no good. Ben Howard with the rebound. Jarvis Finley. Ball's in the corner to Percival. Mario misses inside. Ball is saved by Kennett. Back in bounds to East Carter. Cross-court pass to Devin Reimer. Devin's going to kick the ball back out to Dustin. Little set shot
from the free throw line.
From the free throw line is missed by Zach Feller. Ball is knocked out of bounds by East Carter. Kennett now brings the ball in, and Tevin Hampton. Percival back out on top to Gooden. Lob inside to Mario.
Good job that time. Brought a man over behind him that time and helped a little
Dustin
bit.
Hargrove. Zach Feller penetrated, had it blocked. The ball ends up in the hands of C.J. Robinson. He attempts a shot, and he's fouled. C.J.'s going to go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. It's the 9th team foul on Kennett. The foul is by Darren Moore, who's another freshman in the lineup for Kennett. Nice little free throw there by C.J., and he gets his first point of the game.
It's only the third person that scored, isn't that correct?
That's the third person for East Carter. That shot's off the rim in the hands of Mario. It's tipped out of his hands, knocked out of bounds by East Carter.
Coach Vaughn might look at going to a triangle and 2 at halftime.
Going to have a foul on East Carter.
That's East Carter's 6th foul, so both teams will be in a 1-and-1 after the next foul. Actually, Kennett's next foul, East Carter will be in a double bonus.
That foul was on Devin Reimer. It's his 2nd of the game. The ball's inbounded to Percival. Hampton over to Gooden. Gooden dribbling around. Gets the ball out to the other freshman. He shoots a shot that's no good. Good block out on the weak side by East Carter. Results in an over-the-back foul by Kennett.
This will be a double bonus.
That'll be 10th foul on Kennett. By rule in high school, 10 fouls and a half. Automatic 2 shots. CJ is going to the line again to shoot 2. That foul was on Jonathan Percival. That's his first of the game. Got 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the second quarter. We have a 35-18 score in favor of Kennett. Another free throw off the back of the rim and out. His second one's off the front of the rim. Darren Moore with the ball, one freshman to the other. We're going to have a walking call.
Took the big step before he released the basketball.
That walk was on Ben Howard. The ball's inbounded to East Carter. Throws ahead to Dustin Hargrove. He's on the baseline. He kicks it back out to Devin Reimer.
And East Carter's on the line again. For
Ben Howard picks up his 3rd foul of the second quarter.
That foul didn't make Coach Vaughn real happy. Kennett's now turned the ball 11 times and fouled 12 times, I believe.
Devin Reimer's
maybe
going
11.
Line for 2. He's looking for his 7th point, and it's out.
If East Carter could have cashed, they could have been a lot closer than they are right now.
They've missed 5 in a row.
Some of those, at least one of those or 2 were 1-and-1 front ends.
They've made the second one. Devin's got his 7th point of the game. East Carter's in a man-to-man defense, and the pass was thrown into the middle. Jimmy Gooden didn't see it coming, but it hit him in the head, and he caught it.
And he got fouled.
Just like you plan it in practice.
Yep, that's right.
We'll just work it around and throw it and hit the guy in the head in the middle. Let him get fouled.
Especially hook pass.
Jimmy Gooden. He's a freshman. He's eyeing the basket. Got a nice shot. He's made his 2nd free throw of the game. That was a 1 in bonus, so he's going to be shooting the second one. Jimmy's got 11 points. He came off the bench as a substitute. Nice form, nice shot. He got his 12th point.
Nice drive to the basket.
Devin Reimer.
I'd give some consideration at halftime to covering him, I think.
He's had Gooden tries to put his head down, turns and runs into man, controls the ball.
Kennett's basketball.
Ball's tied up. Kennett's going to get the ball on the alternate possession. They're going to put Mario McGraw back into the lineup, take out Darren Moore. 49 seconds left in the second quarter, 37-21 in favor of Kennett. Ball's going to be inbounded by Kennett. Throws it in to Danny Merritt. Ball's passed out of bounds. Turnover, Kennett.
Right now in the gym here at Bloomfield, it's more of a practice atmosphere than it is a game atmosphere. There seems to be the gym's maybe about half full of impartial people.
Nice pass, nice drive along the baseline. The basket is made by Zach Feller. That's his first basket of the game.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave's DVR is like TiVo, only better. Pause, record, and rewind live TV. Now TV that fits your schedule. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data.
And a timeout is called by Kennett. Coach Vaughn is not real pleased with what's going on right now. They've thrown the ball away a couple of times. They had no defense to speak of on that play. He's putting Jeremy Hughes back in the game.
Kennett's now turned the ball over 12 times, and East Carter's turned it over 3. And if they could have gotten up to the free throw line and really cashed in, they're down 14. It could have been somewhere under 10 for sure, and probably closer to 5 points.
And this quarter, they've missed 5 free throws. 5 free throws.
And one of those I know was at the front end of a 1-and-1 off the violation.
They had the front end of 1.
And got to shoot it twice.
That's right. So Jeremy's going to inbound the ball. Got it to Jarvis Finley.
High bounce, no problem.
He's got the ball. He kicks it out to Hampton.
A little skip step.
Hampton walked, as Jim LeBrot would say, walk, no call. Hughes misses. Plenty of time. Run out.
Oh, he waited for the defender to get down there. Had a distinct advantage and waited for the defender to get there.
Zach Feller
stood in there.
Zach Feller had the opportunity for the layup. I think he was afraid that the ball was going to be blocked, so he faked around a little bit and then missed a shot. And coming back the other way, we have an offensive player control foul.
Kennett brings in McGraw for Hughes.
That was the second personal foul on Darren Moore. There's an offensive control. 5 seconds left. The ball is thrown up and no good at the buzzer. So at the end of the first half of this semifinal consolation bracket game, we have the score: Kennett 37, East Carter County 23. We'll be back in a moment with the individual scoring for the first half. Welcome back to the Bloomfield Gymnasium. We're at halftime of the semifinal consolation bracket game. It's between Kennett and East Carter County. The individual scoring in this first half: Kennett has a total of 37 points, and they were led by the freshman off the bench, Jimmy Gooden. He has 12. Mario McGraw has 8. Jeremy Hughes 2. Ashton Harrell has 2. Ben Howard 2. Harvey Washington 2. Jarvis Finley has 6, and Jonathan Percival has 3. For East Carter County, they have a total of 23 points. They were led by 2 juniors. Dustin Hargrove had 11. He had 3 threes amongst that 11. And Devin Reimer with 9. Zach Feller had 1 basket for 2, and C.J. Robinson had 1 free throw for his 1 point. So we're getting ready now to start the third quarter. The ball will be East Carter's on the alternate possession to start the quarter. East Carter is trailing in this ball game by 14 points. They are sort of fighting an uphill battle in that they're behind and they're outsized, possibly outquicked a little bit.
One positive thing is they haven't really turned the ball over a whole lot. They have turned it over only 4 times.
They run the same little out-of-bounds play, the backdoor cut, same play they ran in the first half in which they missed the layup. This time Dustin Hargrove gets the layup and gets fouled, so he's going to have a chance to cut 3 points off of that lead in the first 5 seconds. The foul was on Tevin Hampton.
Yeah, 3 quick ones.
The free throw is good, and 5 seconds into the quarter, East Carter has 3 points off the lead.
Kennett's got McGraw inside again. Be interesting, and they turn the ball again.
Opportunity to cut 2 more, and Devin Reimer makes the interception and the length of the floor drive.
And they got her under 10.
The basket is good, and in less than 30 seconds of this quarter, it's gone from 13, 14 to 9. But they get the ball inside to Mario McGraw. With his height, size advantage, he knocks it down. Kick it back out. Shots at off the front of the rim. It's outlet to Tevin Hampton, and he makes a cross the lane shot with the wrong hand and knocks it down off the backboard. Another good drive by Reimer. He's knocking it down.
Played off the charge too.
He got in the air and sort of went a little sideways. He got the foul called on Kennett rather than the charge on Reimer. That foul is the 3rd foul on Jeremy Hughes, and Reimer gets a chance for a 3-point play. And that's the 2nd 3-point play in 1 minute of the 3rd quarter that East Carter has. East Carter has quickly scored 8 points in the 1st minute of the 3rd quarter. They only scored 23 in 16 minutes in the first half. Good block off rebound by Zach Feller on the missed Kennett shot. Dustin Hargrove with the ball. Back to Zach Feller.
Be interesting to see next time that McGraw gets the ball in there on the post position, of which they can't stop if they put it in there. Beat him to the baseline. Got it in.
Poor defense on the part of Kennett. Allow the baseline drive. No weak side help. And Hargrove has another basket. Hampton on the side with the ball.
Hampton had a quiet half last half. He's been a good outside shooter. Hughes post up.
Hughes got the ball.
Ball taken away.
Has to dribble it. Ball around, and Dustin Hampton's got another basket.
Down to 6. Kennett's led by as much as, I believe, 16.
Kennett is going to call timeout. Jim Vaughn says we're going to have to put a stop to a little bit of this.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave's DVR is like TiVo, only better. Pause, record, and rewind live TV. Now TV that fits your schedule. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Maldenite Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
We played 2 minutes and 10 seconds in the third quarter, and East Carter County has scored 12 points, and they have cut the lead to 6 from a halftime deficit of 37-23. They've taken that 14-point deficit, and they have cut it to 6.
East Carter's come out with a little vinegar, and Kennett's come out pretty lethargic right now, and the East Carter kids are making a closure on the large lead that Kennett had at one time.
You know, this game of basketball, the simpler you make it, normally the better you are. And when you've got the size advantage that Kennett has, I would not understand why they just don't come down and pound it inside and just see what happens a little bit. But they've
done it one time this half, and like I said, we'll see how long. That was about 2 minutes ago. Now they do have him back in there, and he's trying to semi-shape a man up. There it is.
He got the ball dropped down.
That's all he had to do right there.
Got the ball dropped down to him in the basket. He's having to do the work by himself on the inside. They're not doing any screening to help him get open.
He split.
He split the middle, and
2 guys went down, but I don't know.
Finley with the long three, no good. The rebound is by Devin Reimer, and Devin is just sort of like the old Energizer Bunny. He's just all action. He's all over the floor. He constantly driving to the hole. Got a turnover by East Carter, and the shot is up and no good, and we're going to have a foul called. Ben Howard gets his 4th foul of the game. That's the 3rd team foul this half on Kennett. East Carter has none. Dustin Hargrove looking for the 3. East Carter County, if you watch their offense, there's the 3, and that's going to be good. You can see when it leaves his hand.
That's right. It was pure.
You can see when it leaves his hand, it's halfway there. It's going to be good.
There we go. Now then, McGraw just throws over and bumps it right in there. That's the whole offense. If that's all you really have to do if you can deliver the basketball.
Dustin.
Not much they can do about it.
Devin Reimer gives it back, gets it back, wide open underneath.
Somebody lost their man.
Wide open underneath. Zach Feller.
Steal on the throw-in.
Heady play there, Dustin Hargrove. He could have shot the 3. It was a little bit forced, but he had no rebounding. Now he's going to shoot the long one. That's going to be a little short, off the front of the rim.
A lot of contact. A lot of body contact.
And the drive by.
Took her to the hoop.
That drive by Ben Howard is up and in.
Baseline.
And we've got a foul. Mario went for the fake in the corner. Zach Feller ducked under him, drove the baseline, attempted to shoot, and Mario trailing in behind gets a foul called. That's his 2nd. Zach Feller will be going to the line to shoot 2.
McGraw has 2 fouls and going to leave him in the game. He's still East Carter shooting 2 shots. Got a chance to cut it to 5.
Zach Feller eyes it, releases it, knocks it down. 47-41. 47-42.
Got her down to 5.
No rim on either shot. nothing but net.
Kennett got McGraw out again. Misses a
nice block off. He missed an easy shot. Got the ball where they wanted it. Nice block off. Rebound by Devin Reimer.
Kennett got the ball exactly where they wanted it.
East Carter with a turnover. East Carter having a chance to cut the lead down. Finley's going to drive. He stops. He throws it up. Knocks it off the backboard.
East Carter coming down in a hurry. A little ball fake. McGraw's taking the ball fake every time.
Dustin Hargrove with the ball. Underneath. Up and under. Ball knocked out of bounds by Kennett. East Carter is running a nice little offense. They're doing a lot of screening, lane cutting. What you got to do against a man-to-man. One of the things you've got to do. They're doing cross lane screening, down screen. Wide open. Misses. Reimer with the rebound. Up and in. Devin Reimer. Devin is having a outstanding basketball game. That was his 16th point. Kennett gets their own rebound underneath the McGraw. The ball's knocked out of his hands, and they've called a foul on Dustin Hargrove. That's Dustin's first foul of the game. It's the first team foul on East Carter in this quarter. We're in the third quarter. There's 1 minute and 41 seconds left. Kennett has a 5-point lead, 49-44. Kennett ball's out of bounds.
I think if they just throw it into McGraw over his man's head, I don't know what they could really do about it.
Why not just throw it into the other team?
Well, that, I guess, is a factor.
Zach Feller makes the interception, takes the ball down the floor, gets it knocked away from behind, but East Carter's going to be inbounding.
Kennett's 18th turnover.
Ball's inbounded. Chad Arnott. Tracy Green in the corner. Dustin dribble penetration, has the ball taken away. The wide open layup is missed, and East Carter's going to get the ball.
East Carter got the ball because they went down the floor after it, and Kennett failed to do that. They were going to let somebody else rebound it.
Dustin on the drive. Ball's knocked out of bounds. East Carter's going to be inbounding the ball. Ball's knocked out of bounds again by Kennett. Ball's going to be inbounded out of the corner. Kennett is sending their two freshmen into the game. Number 33, Jimmy Gooden, and number 10, Darren Moore. Long inbounds pass is intercepted by Darren Moore. Darren's going to shoot him a three, and it's off the front of the rim. Looked like 5 kids blocked out for East Carter on that play. They got the rebound. Dustin Hargrove with the ball. He's got it over there to Zach Feller. Zach to Tracy Green. We got a foul, reach-in foul called. That's on Harvey Washington.
That's five fouls on Kennett, team fouls, and 2 more than again, East Carter will be in a bonus, but it wasn't really a plus for them at the beginning or the end of the first half. They couldn't knock it down.
3 personals on Harvey Washington. 33 seconds left in this quarter. East Carter trying to get the ball in bounds. They do. Devin Reimer's back. Devin Reimer's back into the game, and he penetrates into the lane, stops and shoots a little jump shot. He's going to the line again. Devin is having a excellent third quarter. He has 7 points. He's shooting 2 free throws with 28 seconds to go. That one's going to be short. The free throw shooting
needed one more biscuit this morning.
Had a long ride from East Carter.
That's right.
He knocked that one down. He gets his 15th point of the game. Excuse me, his 17th point of the game. Hampton with the ball into Big Mario. He spins. He
puts it on the floor.
Gets it underneath, and he knocks it in. The height advantage Mario has, he just overpowered him.
And really not a whole lot that East Carter can do on a play like that. If he can get a good shape and they can deliver the basketball to him, it should be either points or foul, or both.
Tracy Green with the foul. Mario shoots it short. East Carter with the rebound. We got 14 seconds to play. Dustin Hargrove with the ball, down to 10 seconds. They're going on a 1-4 baseline. Let him penetrate. He's got it in there, and he gets it in off the backboard. Nice shot, Dustin Hargrove, and that ends the third quarter.
That 14-point lead went to a 4-point lead.
At the end of 3 quarters, the score is Kennett 51, East Carter 47. We'll be back in just a moment. Start of the 4th and final quarter.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Enroll now for summer and fall classes at TRCC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices
when the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less?
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Enroll now for summer and fall classes at TRCC.
We're back here, Bloomfield Gymnasium. This basketball game being played by the Kennett Indians against the East Carter County Redbirds. We're getting ready to start the 4th quarter, and Terry, East Carter has 47 points, and their 2 5'9" juniors have 40 out of the 47.
Well, I told you what the solution to that was, but Coach Vaughn didn't agree with me, I guess. I believe I'd get in that triangle and 2 and just see whether they could continue to do that and put heavy pressure on them, double team pressure where they needed it, and see if maybe a couple of those other guys could score.
Dustin Hargrove had 11 in the first half. He got 12 in the third quarter, and Devin Reimer had 9 at the half, and he got 8 in the third quarter. So they got 23 and 17 between the two of them. Kennett's going to inbound the ball. Ashton Harrell has the ball, gives it over to Hampton. We're trying to get it into Mario. He shoots a jumper, and it's no good. He settles for a 10-foot jumper.
That could be a problem there when you get it into him and he wants to shoot a jumper.
We've got a wild scramble for a loose ball. The ball is called a jump ball. East Carter is going to get it on the alternate possession. East Carter, unfortunately, had a turnover into a jump ball. They're 4 points behind. We've got 7.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Devin Reimer, Tracy Green. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Kennett.
Lost their spacing that time. I had 3 men on a postage stamp over here. Haven't been doing that. They've had good balance, and they lost their spacing. East Carter did on offense.
They try to run a little baseline screen. They finally get it into Tracy.
Double teaming him in the
He's
corner.
drive the
He
baseline.
still gets the baseline, even off the double team. Had a man
Dustin
wide open
Hargrove.
under the basket and couldn't get it to him.
Tracy Green on the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to be fouled on the floor, but it's going to be the 7th team foul on Kennett, and he's going to be shooting a 1-and-1. That is the 4th foul on Jeremy Hughes, one of Kennett's big men inside. He has 4. We have 7 minutes left in the quarter. Rebound, the free throw is in and out and rebounded by Jeremy Hughes.
These Carter's just going to have to step up and shoot some free throws in if they're going to stay in the ball game and have a chance to win it. They're going to have to.
Well, that's the difference in the game right now. They're free throw shooting. Pass is made to Mario. The call is that East Carter touched the ball last. Ball is out of bounds to Kennett. They're going to be inbounded in the corner. There's 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 4th period. 51-47 Kennett. Ball's being inbounded by Hampton. He's got the ball inbounded. Harrell into Mario. Weak side pass to Hampton.
Pulled her back out. Hughes been in the lane for a long time. Back to Mario.
They double team him. He gets the ball to Hughes, and Hughes gets it up and in after he. Hughes gets his first basket of the second half. Kennett back to a 6-point lead. Drive along the baseline. Ball's shot over the basket by Zach Feller. Kennett's got the rebound. Ball's pitched ahead. Hughes has got it. Kicks it over to Hampton outside. He misses. Jump in the lane. It's going to be a foul called on East Carter County. Mario McGraw got the rebound. Got undercut. The foul is going to be called on Zach Feller. That's his 3rd foul. Kick out to Finley is no good. It's rebounded by Tracy Green. And the 3 is up and no good, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by East Carter.
East Carter has had 3 or 4 trips where they hadn't got anything done. One of those was a foul shot, a couple, and didn't get anything down, so need to score if they're going to stay in the game.
5:23 left. Ashton Harrell brings the ball up the floor. It's going to be into Jeremy Hughes. It's intercepted by East Carter, and East Carter's on the attack, trailing by 6. There's their 3-point shooter, and he knocks it down.
They got her down to 3.
Dustin Hargrove, his 26th point of the game.
That's the closest they've been, and East Carter's been since the first minute of the game or 2.
Ball knocked away. Devin Reimer pulls it out for about the first time. He's been taking it all the way. He makes the bad pass. The ball's knocked away, and Kennett's back on the attack. They get it over to Ben Howard, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. Ben is going to go to the free throw line.
Kennett is not in the bonus at this point. I think this is a 2-shot foul, though, so won't make any difference. But they only have East Carter only has 4 fouls for the half.
Ben rolls one in. Ben Howard gets his 7th point of the game. Back to a 4-point lead. Looking to make a 5-point lead. Off the front of the rim. And
gets his own rebound.
Ben gets his own rebound. He penetrates, kicks it out. Reverses the ball back over here to Ben. He passes along the baseline. They kick it back out.
Hughes shapes him. Hughes shapes him.
Hughes.
But he puts the ball on the floor and
makes a sophomore mistake.
Yep. Loses the basketball. All he has to do is turn, shoot it. Already in good scoring position.
East Carter with an opportunity to cut this lead to 1 or 2. They trail by 4 at this point. Devin Reimer with the ball. Kennett has got to pay real close attention to 2 guys. Gets the ball underneath. And we're going to have a foul called. And Zach Feller is going to be going to the line for East Carter. He's going to be shooting 2. That foul is the 4th foul. It's on Harvey Washington. He's got 4. Jeremy Hughes has got 4. And Ben Howard has got 4 for Kennett. The free throw is up and in by Zach Feller.
Back to 3 again. McGraw back in the game.
McGraw's in the game. Harvey Washington with 4 fouls is going out. McGraw has 2 fouls. We have 3:51 left in the 4th quarter. The next free throw is up and in also.
And this is the closest East Carter's been. Down to 2.
54-52. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left. Finley with the ball. Ben Howard, Mario Stearns, and lays it up left-handed. Again, taking advantage of his size. Kennett taking advantage of that situation. Get the ball to him. He lays it in left-handed. East Carter back on the attack. Wide open.
Had a man
wide open. Didn't get the ball to him.
Didn't quite get it to him. Made the defensive player commit and didn't get the drop off.
Had a little bounce pass. That had a wide open layup on the left side of the basket. East Carter's going to be inbounding it. They get it inbounds to Devin Reimer. Devin gets it back. Zach Feller knocks it down.
Down to 2 again.
Zach Feller with his 8th point of this half. Ball is off the rim. Tracy Green with the rebound. He's got the outlet, and here they come, and this is Reimer. He's going to the hole, and
got fouled. I would have to think that Coach Stahl would be awfully pleased with the way that his team has played today. Awfully pleased.
I'm pleased. I'm telling you what, I really have enjoyed this basketball game from watching East Carter County play the game with the effort and style that they played it. Very few mistakes. That foul was the first foul on Jarvis Finley. And for the lead, they got it.
East Carter takes the lead. That's after being down 16 points at one time.
The ball is stolen. The ball is stolen by East Carter. They've got the ball to Zach, over to Hargrove, to Reimer. He's going to go to the hole again, but this time they're going to call a charge on him. Offensive player control foul. Devin Reimer, who plays with tremendous energy, tremendous enthusiasm.
McGraw got in there that time, stood his ground, and then he violates on the throw-in.
That was Devin Reimer's 3rd foul, that player control foul. Kennett violates on the throw-in, gives the ball back.
That's number 22.
Out on the head of the circle to Arnott.
Turnover number 22 for Kennett.
Reimer to Hargrove. To Arnott. To Hargrove. 2:20 left in the game. East Carter with another drive and a miss. Rebound by Hampton. Over to the freshman, Jimmy Gooden.
Give Gooden a crack and he'll shoot it.
Mario, he walked.
Travel.
No call, and now he's going to get the basket.
Got a little break that time.
Kennett definitely got a break. The offensive man obviously walked with the ball, shot and missed it, got his own rebound and got it in the hole. Puts Kennett back up 58-57 with 2 minutes to play. We're here ready for the last 2 minutes of this basketball game. Its second half has turned into a tremendously exciting game. East Carter was 14 down at the half, and they went 16 down at one time. They cut it back to 4 points at the end of the third quarter. They took a lead, a 1 point lead on their last possession. They even had a possession after they took the 1 point lead. But Kennett now on a stick back by McGraw, taking a 1 point lead. Kennett in a pressure man-to-man full court, looking to trap. East Carter with the ball. Feller got the ball to Hargrove. Hargrove is one of their leading scorers. He's the leading scorer of this game. He's a very intelligent player. He doesn't make very many mistakes. Feller, they got the ball inside. Got the ball inside, and the shot's missed, but Hargrove gets it. Takes his time, gets it back out. Little jump shot. The ball is blocked, and Hargrove gets it. Over on the side.
Got a man. Had a man underneath, wide open, still wide open. Kennett does a good job getting back over to him once they left him.
We got a player control foul called on Dustin Hargrove. Player control foul called on Dustin Hargrove. Kennett's going to have the ball with a 58-57 lead.
Minute 15 left, and both teams will, next foul, East Carter will be in double bonus, and Kennett will be in the bonus.
Finley with the ball, taking it all the way, kicks it out to Hampton. Hampton all the way inside. He kicks it out. This is a freshman Moore shooting a three, in and out. Tracy Green's got the ball.
I don't think Coach Vaughn wanted that play.
Got a freshman you just put in the game.
He went to his knees. He went to his knees on the bench.
Ball is knocked away. Ball is knocked away, but Jimmy Gooden will pick out 55.4 seconds left.
I think that Moore may be coming out of the game.
They're looking around. No, it's Travis Finley, one of the starters, coming out of the game. East Carter's got the ball at midcourt. They inbound it, and the ball is knocked away. Kennett loses the ball. Now they've got it. They get it back. And they call timeout. Kennett has called timeout with 47.6 seconds. 47.6 seconds left. The score is Kennett 58, East Carter County 57. We'll be back in just a moment.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kennett Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett Store for all your sporting goods needs.
Terry, this is one of those situations you hear a lot of people say that it's oftentimes easier to play if you're behind than if you're ahead. And East Carter, when they were behind and catching up, they were playing really free and loose and easy. And Dustin Hargrove and Reimer were scoring points at will. And they get up there into a near tie ball game and then finally take a lead. And then they start getting real tentative.
Right.
Hargrove has only scored one basket here in the fourth quarter. Reimer scored one basket. They got those real early in the quarter as they were catching up, taking the lead. And then they got the lead and had the ball and got very tentative. And then they got the ball trailing by one, playing very tentative. And now they're one behind, and they've got 47 seconds. So we're going to see. But it's a lot easier trying to catch up than it is to protect the lead, especially if you're a young ball club.
Well, Kennett can foul here, and or East Carter can foul, and there's a good chance that they may get the ball back. So see what happens.
We're down to 38 seconds.
Going to have to foul, and it comes early. Foul him early.
They fouled with 35.9 seconds. Finley is going to be going to the line. He's not been there this game. He's going to be shooting a 1 and a bonus. He and his team have a 1-point lead. Very important for East Carter, obviously, to get a good block out on McGraw. He's got a distinct advantage, and the shot is no good. Shot is no good. It rims out. East Carter's got it. And they have called a foul in the backcourt.
And it's going to be a double bonus.
They've called a foul in the backcourt on Jarvis Finley. All you have to do is play defense for 30 seconds. But he fouls in the backcourt. It's going to send Zach Feller to the line. He's going to be shooting a 1 and a bonus.
Winner of this game will play Richland in the we'll play Richland tomorrow for the consolation championship, and the loser will go home.
Zach knocks it down. Zach is getting ready to put the East Carter County in the lead if he makes this one.
Too short.
And it's good.
He got it. And they got the lead.
They've got
East
the lead.
Carter's got the lead, and Kennett's got the basketball.
Kennett's got the ball.
And they're pressing full court.
We're down to 23 seconds. Finley down. Mario's got the ball out 15 foot from the basket.
Mario posting. They're going to make him shoot, and he got it.
Good, and he got it. Looked good all the way. We got a timeout called.
It looked good.
That's one of those you can tell when it's lefty's hand. It's halfway there. You know it's going to be good. That makes the score 61 Kennett, 59 East Carter. We got 13.3 seconds left. That was probably Jarvis Finley's biggest shot of his career. He's only a sophomore.
I'll say one thing about these Kennett kids. They're not afraid to shoot it.
They're not afraid to shoot
Young
it.
or old.
I don't know. East Carter must have lost. The man must have lost.
Well, no, what happened is Finley's man was sunk all the way back on McGraw, and they had a man in front and back of him, and they were not going to let McGraw post up and beat him from the inside, which isn't a bad strategy.
Nothing wrong with that strategy at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. You'd rather him shoot from the three out there than McGraw shooting from point blank range.
You just got to pick your poison, and they did, and it folded up on them. But the game's not over. Still a lot of time left.
13.3.
You do a lot of things in 13 seconds in a basketball game.
Any foul on Kennett is going to be a two-shot foul for East Carter. If they can,
Kennett's going to press full court.
They can take the ball to the hole.
East Carter needs to get another man up there.
Hands of their best player.
East Carter needed another man up there, but they
got the hands of their best player. Back to Hargrove. He shoots a long three. It's off the front of the rim. Well, he's called a foul. They've called a foul with 3.6 seconds. Hargrove was probably at least a step back, back beyond his range. He took the shot.
28 feet probably.
Took the shot. It was dead on. Hit the front of the rim. Came back. Kennett's got the rebound. That was the fourth foul on Zach Feller.
Well, East Carter had decided they were going to play for the win, and again, nothing wrong with that. They're outmatched, outsized.
He still had the freshman Darren Moore in the game, and he's just made him a free throw. First end of a 1-and-1. And East Carter's called timeout. Hope to maybe ice the shooter a little bit, plan the strategy in case the shot is missed, what he wants his team to do. Benji Stahl, coach of East Carter County, talking to these players. They're going to be hoping that the freshman Darren Moore misses the back end of this 1-and-1, giving them an opportunity to possibly get a three-point shot. There's only 3.6 seconds. If he makes it, the game is basically over. There'll be 4 down, 2 possessions. If he misses, the clock is going to start as soon as the free throw is obviously missed. So the clock's going to be going when they get the ball. So it's going to be pretty quick opportunity for them. It's probably going to have to be a beyond midcourt shot if they get the opportunity.
Yeah, it's going to be problems. It's any way it goes, it's not going to be a good situation for East Carter.
They're going to be here. Kennett is going to be a man back under the basket. No reason for him to be there because the two's not going to make any difference. They're sending one guy over here to guard the three-point shooter. It's going to be short.
And he gets his own rebound.
And gets it back out, and the ball game is going to be over. The ball
Forgot
was
to block
out
the shooter.
Of the second. The ball was blocked, tipped. Instead of blocking out, the ball was tipped by the man in the second spot for Kennett, came back out to the shooter and off to the side, and they ran out the clock. Excellent ball game in a consolation bracket. The final score was 62-59. And we'll be back in just a moment with the individual statistics. We're back here at the end of the Kennett East Carter game. Kennett won the ball game 62-59. The final scoring for Kennett: Percival had 3, Jarvis Finley had 11, and he had a 3 there at the end of the game that gave them the 2-point lead, and the held on for the win from that 2-point lead. Harvey Washington had 2 points. Ben Howard had 5. Ashton Harrell had 2. Jeremy Hughes had 4. Mario McGraw, the big man for Kennett, got 20. Jimmy Gooden 12, all in the first half, and Darren Moore had 1. And it was a free throw with just seconds left on the clock that made the final score of the 3-point difference. For East Carter County, Dustin Hargrove, great basketball game, 26 points. Devin Reimer also an outstanding basketball game with 20 points. C.J. Robinson with 1. And the only other scorer was Zach Feller, who had 12. I was very, very impressed with East Carter County. They way behind, got back in the game, had the opportunity to win at the end, and it took a good 3-point shot by Kennett to win the basketball game.
It was a good ball game. I think that Coach Stahl would have to be extremely pleased with the way his kids played, how hard they played, and got down and just couldn't execute at the very end. And Kennett got a break or two and just pulled it out. But it was one of those ball games that East Carter could have gotten beat 25 or 30, and they made it a game.
They made a game out of it. The 50th annual Christmas tournament is over for East Carter. Kennett moves on, and they will be playing Richland tomorrow in the finals of the consolation bracket. For Jim Hall and Terry Turlington, that's it from Bloomfield at this time.